Births are mostly happy family affairs. But wait a minute. What if you dropped the newborn? Or what if dad had to give birth instead? In this video we'll look at some strange ways animals give birth. But first, subscribe to our channel, we have a lot to share with you. We all know that newborn babies are delicate, and we handle them very preciously. However, the newborn giraffe is not as fortunate. When they are born, they drop unceremoniously to the ground from height, and even get kicked by their mums.
Wow!
Giraffes are the tallest land animals, and female giraffes are up to 14 feet tall. When they go into labor, they stand up to give birth, so as not to damage their babies' long necks. Newborn giraffes enter the world with front legs and head first, followed by their body and then hind legs. When the baby giraffe emerges, it drops about 6 feet to the ground. This helps the umbilical cord to break, and also tears the amniotic sac. The shock of the landing also helps stimulate the little giraffe to take its first breath. As the baby lies curled up, the mother will kick the baby again and again, until the baby giraffe pushes its limbs and learns to stand on its feet for the first time. While newborn giraffes may look tiny next to their mother, they are actually born as tall as a human adult. Seahorses can change color to blend with their surroundings, move their eyes independently of one another, and male seahorses also get pregnant and give birth. Yes, dad is the one who gives birth.
Wow!
Although these heroic dads carry the eggs, they don't make them. After the male and female seahorses complete an elaborate courtship dance, the female deposits her eggs into the male's brood pouch, where they are fertilized. The male will then carry the eggs for 2 to 4 weeks, incubate them and eventually give birth to as many as 1,000 babies. A baby seahorse is called a fry. When the tiny seahorses are ready to be born, the pregnant male will bend his body back and forth until a tiny fry pops out of the pouch. He will continue this action until all the babies are born. Large litters are necessary because only about 0.5% will survive to adulthood. If you're a guy watching this video, aren't you glad you're not a seahorse? If you have trypophobia, or fear of holes, you may want to steer clear of this toad. Suriname toads come into this world out of holes in their mother's back. This South American amphibian has a flat body with lidless eyes located on top of its head. Unlike many frogs and toads, Suriname toads do not sit up on their front limbs. Instead, they are constantly in a splayed position, resembling a leaf or rock when they are motionless. During mating, the male wraps its arms around a receptive female from the back, and they somersault through the water for hours. The female releases 60 to 100 eggs, and the male fertilizes them and pushes the eggs onto her back, where they stick to her skin. A thick layer of skin will grow over the eggs, enclosing them in honeycomb-like pockets. Her larvae develop through the tadpole stage inside these pockets. After 3 to 4 months, the fully formed toadlets push and squirm to loosen the skin, opening up the pockets on their mother's back, revealing their waving feet and snouts. When they are ready, they pop out of their holes, and swim away on their own as half-inch-long miniature adults. Did you know that several decades ago, there existed a cool breed of frogs that gave birth through the mouth? The gastric brooding frog or platypus frog became extinct in the 1980s, but before that they were native to Queensland in eastern Australia. After the eggs were laid and then fertilized by a male, the female would swallow the eggs. The mother frog converts her stomach into a womb. The eggs were safe from digestion as the female frog's stomach would stop producing hydrochloric acid during the 6 to 7 weeks of incubation. While the tadpoles hatch inside her and continue to grow, mum never eats. Her stomach bloats so much that her lungs collapse, forcing her to breathe through her skin. Eventually the female frog would give birth to fully formed froglets through her mouth, vomiting her babies out into the world. That's all for today's video. Continue to be curious and make sure you like and share this video. Subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon for constant doses of brain food. Till the next time.